Hi, it's Greg Vincent here and welcome to this month's edition of One Big Tip. In this session I want to talk to you about a thing called the property panic attack. Now you may be wondering what this is. Well, you'll probably find that if you're out there looking in the marketplace and considering moving, sometimes you'll find a property that you fall in love with and all of a sudden you've got to come back and you've got to sell your home to buy that particular property. Now, the way you go about that, sometimes it sends you into a mad panic and you think, well, we've got to find a buyer and then we've got to be able to sell to buy, and just understanding the process. And sometimes in this marketplace there's also agents who will tend to go into a panic around that particular strategy and that particular plan and approach, and it costs the owner a lot of money in the changeover costs because they lose money on the sale price of their home and the whole thing just doesn't work anywhere near as effectively as it should. For example, there was a property that we just recently sold and another agent went in, did an appraisal on the home and said, we've got a buyer in our database that I think will absolutely love this home. They've been looking in the area for a long time. Can I bring them through? And because the owner was looking to buy another home, they said, yeah, bring them through. Now, they didn't have an agency agreement, they didn't have a contract, which is actually in breach of all the terms. It's a no-no in our industry, and it actually put our clients at risk of being fined. But that's another story for another time. The reason why I wanted to mention this was that the agent brought the buyer through and the buyer offered $550,000, which they felt was a fair and reasonable price for the home. Now, what we did was we put the property into the market. We accelerated the marketing campaign just to make sure that we could get things happening as quickly as possible for our clients so that they didn't miss out on this other property. But we were also in a position where we didn't panic. It's really important that you just breathe in these situations and have a cool head, because what happened was that we did everything in relation to our marketing strategy, put everything together, and we ended up selling the property. We found a buyer within the first week to 10 days and we sold the property for $55,500 more. Now that's $55,500 tax-free to our client that the other agent wasn't actually able to provide with that other buyer. So it's really important to understand that if an agent says, we have a buyer for your home, that you ask this one question: do you want the first buyer or do you want the best buyer? That's the important thing to set the platform around everything that you should look at doing in your marketing when you're putting your property on the market. Do you want the first buyer or do you want the best buyer? And I'd say that your answer would be that you want the best buyer. Well, if you want the best buyer, there's a certain strategy and a proven strategy that brings that all together, and it can happen as quickly or in as much time frame or a suitable time frame for you, so we can either put the accelerator on and move as fast as you like or as slow as you prefer. So it's up to you. But it's really important in this one big tip is just not to get caught up in this whole property panic attack. It's important to make sure that you have a proven marketing strategy that maximizes the sale price on your home. Because remember, you only get one chance to sell your greatest asset. So that's been this month's one big tip. And if you'd like more information about how to sell your home more effectively and find that best buyer, then please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, you can click on the link below and get access to this free DVD about how to avoid underselling your home. And this is a recording of the one big information night that I actually put together for Hawkesbury home sellers. And this provides you with a wealth of information that can arm you and help you to make sure that you avoid underselling your home when you consider putting it on the market. So click on the link below and it's yours free, so just simply fill in your details and we'll send you a copy. Alright, thanks for watching and I look forward to catching up with you soon. See you then. Bye.